guys, it's Kristen with Mermaid Wax. I'm going to talk to you today about the biggest mistake I made with my salon. Now before I dive in, if any of y'all have any questions, comments, concerns, feel free to comment down below, like or subscribe. I always love connecting with my mermaid family, so anything at all, let me know. I get a lot of my video ideas from you guys too. So if you have something, a request, let me know. But okay, the biggest mistake with my salon. So when opening your first salon, it can be really nerve-wracking. Where to start, how you're gonna get clients. So I'm gonna explain the worst thing that I ever did that I learned so much from when I opened my salon, which was around 9 years ago. My first salon. So my first salon, I opened after I left European Wax Center, and I moved to Colorado with my, at the time, boyfriend, now husband. And I'm from Texas, so a lot of the time when a waxer leaves, they end up taking a lot of their clients with them to the new place they're working at. Obviously, clients get attached to the waxer and they like that person, so if they leave, then they want to follow them. I totally get it. Because I moved to a different state, I couldn't do that. So unless they were moving with me, I was completely starting from scratch. I had 0 clients. I knew nobody. I had no friends. I was in a new area. Completely started from 0. So I decided to partner with one of the local clubs in Colorado and offer their employees free waxing services for 1 day. They could get as much or as little wax as they want for free, completely no charge at all. I thought that it would be a really good way, because a lot of them were like bartenders and waitresses, and so I was like, well, they know a lot of people, so even if I can do this to gain a couple of repeat clients or like some referrals, I thought it would be a good idea. A lot of them were really excited because when I talked to all the employees, some of them had never been waxed before, and so they were excited to try. Some of them had been waxed, but they stopped. Some were, still currently getting waxed, but, looking for a new waxer. And so I was like, cool, this is perfect. Who wouldn't want a free waxing service? Like, that's great. Now, I only offer this for a day. I believe it was a Monday, maybe a Tuesday, but being the company, like a club, obviously I knew they were working on the weekends, and so I did it earlier in the week to ensure that everyone would be available. And then I pushed it out by a month. So, because obviously, like, if you come to someone like, hey, I'm offering free waxing services next week, well, unless that person's already planning for it, it's probably not going to work out, because you got to grow the hair out. You got to stop shaving, So I was like, well, if I push it out a month, then there's no excuse, because then everyone can get prepared and they'll be able to come. So I got something like 15 to 20 people. It was a full day. I was booked for the day. And then most of them were getting either like eyebrows or Brazilian bikini or underarms. I think one person said legs, but overall, like, it was those main services: eyebrows, underarms, bikini, Brazilian, which was great. So I confirmed with everyone the day before. Like 80% or so people confirmed. They said, yes, I'll be there. A couple of them didn't respond. But I also know with me, like, there's times I'll get a text message and I'll like mentally respond, but I don't actually respond. So I wasn't that concerned, because like I said, I had like 15, 20 people. I had my day booked. So, I was hopeful that like people are going to come, right? So it's also worth it for me to spend like the entire day, like 1 day of my life, giving away services for free if I can get repeat customers and exposure and stuff like that. So the day came, and I was consistently no-showed appointment after appointment. By the end of the day, not a single person had showed up. And I sat there from it was like 9 a.m. till like 8 p.m., something like that. I was there all day. And I was so confused and frustrated and irritated as like why it was a free service. I seem to connect with everybody, you know what I mean? Like, I'm a people person, I love people. why would people not show up? And a couple of them had like texted like, oh, sorry, something came up, I can't make it. But most people just never said anything, just gone. So I didn't understand why they wouldn't take advantage of a free appointment. That was my problem. People don't value something if it's free. If their money is not on the line or some kind of repercussion, they won't value it. Even like some people will take like a deposit up front for appointments, or if you cancel within however many hours, you'll get charged a late fee or a no-show fee. Otherwise you can't book again. So there's some kind of like reprimand if that client doesn't show up. Or with me, it's free. You know what I mean? There was no reprimand, so there was nothing negative would happen to them, because it's not their money, it's not their time. They're not thinking about, well, this other person is sitting there waiting all day to offer something for free. You know what I mean? Like I just learned that it is a complete waste of time, and people will not value something if they're not paying for it. So after that, I made a vow to never, ever, ever offer any service for free again. It additionally made me realize that there's no reason at all to give a first-time customer even a first-time customer discount, because you don't know if they are going to come back a second time. I then decided to offer return customer discounts, because at least that way, if a person's already been to come see me once, a return customer discount, they've already proven themselves worthy of my time. They've already paid upfront for one. They already liked the service and are coming back again. So then reward them with a discount of some sort. I actually have an entire video about this. I can't remember what I titled it. If it was like best way to grow your business or something like that. But I have a video, otherwise I'll go into like a 20-minute long conversation just about that. But what I did with offering return customer discounts was huge with my business and constantly got me so many new customers, and the repeat customers loved it. So it worked out really, really well. But yeah, so if I have any advice to somebody starting out and you don't know what to do, first check out that video, but never offer first-time customers discounts, especially free services. It will not work the way you want it to. I'm not saying it's never worked in the history of time. Of course, there's always exceptions to the rule, but I don't want anyone to experience what I did that day, because it was heartbreaking. So value yourself, value your time, value your skill, and then reward people who reward you. I hope this helps. Any questions, let me know. But I will see you guys next time. Thanks.